The question is, are you the narcissist parent, or are your kids the narcissist kids? Welcome back to Kingdom of Miami. You're now tuned into the Vigilant Mom playlist. I have another playlist. If you can see my marriage certificate plaque I have up there, go to my marriage today playlist. Real Talk with Karis playlist for kingdom perspective on everyday life topics on that playlist on this channel. Narcissism, narcissist, because I'm on this journey, to close the gap between the parent and the child. Well, there's like a big gap and we don't understand each other, and I'm here to close in that gap and bring it on home. I'm on this journey with my kids. We're on it together. We're making leeway because on this channel, being a vigilant parent, we are raising kids of the future that is better than the kids of the future of the past where we went wrong. It's like, where did we go wrong? Because we're the adults and we haven't gotten better. So that's our journey on this channel. And to get more information, to go deeper into these topics, I have a series on this playlist called Protecting Our Kids from Us. Protecting Our Kids from Us. Yes, it will bless you. Go check them out. The question is, are you the narcissist parent, or are your kids the narcissist kids? But which one is it? See, right now you're probably thinking your kids is the problem, and you're not thinking of it from their perspective. And from their perspective, I'm sure they think you're the problem. Adults, parents, teachers, authority figures. You're pointing at the kids. See, I was sitting at a Subway one day and the lady behind me says, I want to have kids. Why you don't want to have kids? You know that kids are a gift from God. But there's something that's been blinding us from keeping us from seeing how much of a gift they are. And I asked that question, Lord, if our kids are a gift, show me how much of a gift they are. In those videos from that series, Protecting Our Kids from Us, you'll see how they are a gift. And I'm just uncovering the surface. I'm making leeway for you and for the children, because I love all the children from all around the world. I love them and I want them to have the best parents. So I'm training you up, parents. Go check out those videos. Check out the videos on this playlist so we can be better parents, raise better kids that's better than the kids that was raised from the kids that passed for the future. Yes. So back to the narcissist. So in the beginning of my journey, I really thought my kids was the problem. Now, in this video, I'm going to say narcissist, but it's really narcissistic tendencies, that everybody will find in themselves or in someone around them. It's just the tendencies, not calling anybody a narcissist in this video, but I'm going to use the word, but I'm not calling you it. It's just the tendencies. So in the beginning, I thought that my kid had narcissistic tendencies, but as I continued on my journey, I realized, wait a minute, I think I have narcissistic tendencies. And I was listening to this audiobook, As a Man Thinketh by James Allen, and he said it best. I'll put the exact time where he said it, or you just listen to the book of how he said it. But pretty much what I got from it was, you afflicting them, they're afflicting you, and both parties think that it's the other party, when actually we're afflicting each other. You think they're the problem, well, they think you're the problem. And throughout history, parents had this love-hate relationship. The majority. If you haven't, and you had this great relationship with your parent, please feel free to share. But for the majority of the people, there's been issues. So we think it's them, they think it's us. We're afflicting each other. Now, neither party knows that they're afflicting each other. That's the thing. When you have your blinders on, when you have that veil, you don't see that you're the problem. And you're quick, and like people are normally quick to point things out in other people without pointing out in yourself and saying, like, what am I doing? Because what happened was, I thought my kids was the problem. In which that could very well be true, but guess what? To them, you're the problem, which could very well be true. So let's dig deep and figure out what this problem is and just begin to fix it. Becoming more balanced in my thought, raising my level of thinking means, and being more balanced in your thought means seeing it from both parties, both perspectives. So on a daily basis, that's one of my things that I do. I'm good at it that I do it like every day. I'm like, okay, so whatever's happening, I try to see it from their point of view, and I see it from my point of view, and I try to meet there in the middle. That's one of the best things that you can do. Just see it from their point of view. Because as parents, this is what I've seen all my life, whether it's me, my parents, parents in general, teachers, authority figures, we only see it from our perspective. And we don't look at it from the kids' perspective. And once we begin to do that, your game with your kids is going to change. It's going to get better. Because you're going to make decisions based off of not just what you want as a parent, not what just what they think is best for them as a kids, but you're going to have a meeting ground. And when there's a meeting ground, both sides can really say, you know, oh, that person really took the time to understand me. And that's always healthy. When you feel like the other person really is listening to you and taking the time to understand you, you know, maybe they don't understand you completely, but at least they take the time, you know, try to come up with a solution that's best for everybody. That's very touching. And that child will get better from that alone. And one of the things I began to do, because a narcissist, like an extreme narcissist, they don't apologize for anything. And I've learned to apologize. And I've learned, this is one of the things I learned. I learned to apologize. I apologize to my kids all the time because I'm trying to get these tendencies out of me so I can become a better parent so they don't pass it down to their kids. This is something that's been passed down to you. Maybe you don't know you have these tendencies. Maybe you need to examine yourself. And if you don't know the tendencies that you have, listen to your kids. Tell them, you know, if mommy, you know, those kids, they're pure. They are the kingdom. They as pure as it get. So I'm saying that because my Naya, I opened up that window, that opportunity for her to show me what's in me. So my little Naya, she'll tell me, mommy, you didn't say that too nice. And I think about it, well, maybe I didn't say it too nice. I could have said it a lot nicer. Or mommy, I don't like, she's really opening up to telling me about myself. But guess what? At the same time, because you could tell me about myself, guess what? I could tell you about yourself. And they're open to receiving it because I open the door for them to give me feedback. So they give me feedback. I say, mommy, Naya, she's good at it. Mommy, I don't like the way you said, mommy, you could have said that nicer. I said, really? How should I have said it, boo-boo? You understand? And then she tell me how I could have said it, and that's really helping me. That can help you. Like, let them, because I am going to do a series on slavery style parenting. I gotta do it. Slavery style parenting and where it came from, how it developed, and what have it done. You know, that's the children of the past. You know, they learn from slavery style parenting, and I'm going to do a video on that. But in that style of parenting, don't let the kids have a mind of their own. No, you shut up. You don't say nothing, you know? And that's not the way it should be. Somebody think that's the way it should be, but that's not the way it should be. And that's part of that clash right there. you think they don't have a mind of their own. They can't voice their opinion. So I open up those doors to let my kids be able to voice their opinion without me shutting them down, shutting them out. And doing that alone will create more problems. Like, do we really need more problems? They're kids. Kids are immature. They're not mature, and they're growing and they're maturing. So, you know, that's I won't call it an issue, but that's an aspect of children, you know, that we got to deal with already. And to add you shutting them up, shutting them down, shutting them out, and creating more problems on top of that, like, you're asking for a disaster. So on this video, it's pretty much to say that when it comes to narcissists and that whole topic, you might think that you had a narcissistic parent, or you might think you have a narcissistic kid, but both party has a role to play with it. You may have some tendency, they may have some tendencies. It's just important that you see it, okay? Because they're the child. You gotta see the tendencies in you and begin to work on yourself. What tendencies do you have? You know, for example, if your child, you know, if they're flipping off at the mouth, well, do you flip off at the mouth? It's like, when I sit back to observe awareness, you got to get into awareness. You got to be aware of what's happening. Because once I began to sit back and observe, I was like, why she do that? She does that. I don't like it. But one day, I was like, I did something which was exactly what I saw her do that I didn't like, and I saw myself do it. And I said, oh, that's where she get it from. So your kids are reflecting you back to you. Yeah, I did a video on that, protecting our kids from us. I'll go into details of how that actually works and operate. But yeah, that's my narcissistic view on parenting and narcissist parents and narcissist kids. It's like, you think it's the other party when you have tendencies as well, and we have to work on that. Yeah, so that's all I'm gonna say on this video. My videos on this channel, on this particular playlist, you gotta go into the Vision Mom playlist, and I just explode all of my findings, all of the blessings, all of the knowledge and tools that if you want to get a smooth relationship with your kids, and I'm only saying this because my relationship with my kids have flourished. It's flourishing every day. And yeah, so go check out those videos, and I'll see you over there. Bye now.